Welcome to my channel. I've been following an artist on our YouTube, um, Sharon. Um, her digital's are phenomenal. She's produced some beautiful art, and I really loved working with this particular kit. It's the Broken Hearted, and I've actually been following her for a little bit on YouTube, and she's got so many beautiful ideas that I really took in. Like I did do a bit of mixed media with her cover. Um, Used actual crystals. So these are actual proper crystals. That's just a stone. But the things you can actually do, there's a crystal there, and some crystals there. Yeah, and this particular kit's called the Broken Hearted. I just made a bit of a flip out slash little tucky thing. Sharon's got a lot of videos on YouTube where she walks you through a lot of processes if you want to follow them, or you can just go with however you want to do the kits. But I actually cut into it quite a bit, and honestly, it's amazing. Like, amazing the amount of things I've actually learnt from this particular lady. There's wonderful YouTubers out there, and I learn from each and every one of you. So to find someone totally a bit different to what I worked with before is, amazing. Again, I got big pockets in a lot of this. There's a lot of envelopes. There's a lot of tucks. And using Medieval Mirage's tea dyeing techniques, I just love it. Jar, thank you again, because junk journaling is a journey, and it's like I look at it's my journey and how far I take it and whatnot. So I like to think, from whoever's artist I work with, with whatever digital kit I do, I like to think I do right by them when I use their work. But yeah, so I did a lot of little pockets, and look, if you go on Sharon's Elegant Creation on YouTube, she gives you lots of techniques. Again, using a bit of layering, and that's a paper clip, and that's fitted in. Again, she walks you through all these little thing, and then you just can take off it from what you will, you know what I mean? You don't have to follow her step by step. I just love her creations. So this has been 2 solid weeks work, and I really love her work. And there's different tags that I've cut up. I've wasted nothing. I've literally used it all. And I just like making big journals, but I've decided that after this one that I'm going to go back to doing some one signatures, or, smaller journals instead of these big journals that I'm accumulating, and they're sitting there and I get a bit slack and I don't put them on Etsy as such. So if anyone's ever interested in my journals, please leave me a message, and I'll get back to you on my YouTube channel. Or you can contact me on my Etsy store, Lifestyle by Jeannie, and leave me a message on there. And there's big, deep envelope. Again, you get shown little ways how to do these, and it's amazing what you actually learn from it. I thought I actually had a tuck behind that. No, I haven't. Yeah, so envelopes. Got lots of envelopes. I've learned lots from this lovely lady. And it never ceases to surprise me how much I still got to actually learn. Another envelope. Used lace where I wanted you know, where I thought it warranted. See, there, that's where the tuck is. I knew I had one that had a fairly heavy tuck. What I liked about Sharon, she teaches you different ways so that, say for instance, when I put this envelope in, that I've actually got the utilisation of the whole pocket. So that's what I liked. Same with my envelopes. Like my envelopes, they've got lots of room. So have a look at Sharon if you've ever got time on YouTube. Just amazing artist, you know, like I've learnt so much from her just doing this book. It's been a little journey, and normally I pull off a journal within a couple of days, but with this one it's taken me 2 weeks. But I really love it, so I'm not going to knock it. I will do it again in a smaller version, and I've got another way of doing it. I just did some really old vintagey dyeing here to get this colour. So I'm really pleased with how that come out. I've got envelopes in the works that I'm doing the same thing. Same with this one. Now, these are stuff that I would have bought from the old design shop, I'd say, or one of the other designers. I support all digital designers. I do not stick to just one person. I admire the likes of Tracy Fox, Lynn from Paper Life by Lynn, Kelly's Crafts. You know, I've worked with so many designers' works that I get astounded each time that I find something new to do. Look, this is very colourful for me. Like, I like colour. It's a big, big tuck in there. Again, it's utilising the whole pocket. And then just how you're able to actually cut into this particular kit to achieve what you want. And layering, you know. Everyone knows me, I love me layers. There's another pocket. Again, I've done things to this page. Hard to see, but there's gold and there's all sorts of things done to it. But I love it. It came out really good. This journal is for sale. Again, some techniques. I'm not really good at the wax sealing, but some techniques again from Sharon from Studio Creations. Studio Creations. What am I saying? Elegant Creations. Like, how cool. Just, she walks you through a lot of techniques with envelopes and such. And it's amazing what you can do with a few folds of paper and knowing how to leave enough room in these envelopes that you create and whatnot, you know what I mean? Here's another envelope of hers that I really liked. And that's following her technique and just using my own vintage coloured paper that I worked on for quite a bit. Again, utilising the kit. But yeah, it's just amazing stuff that I learned. And that slips in there quite nicely, so I'm really happy about that too. Some paper clips. Oh, she's the paper clips of queens, this lady, I tell you. Again, tucks in there, leading into another envelope. Again, I've done some work to this page. Again, a little bit differently to others. Another envelope. She's the queen of envelopes as well, which I really liked about. You know, that hasn't got a... Just making sure. Yeah. Using one of her pages isn't making it into an envelope. And this is the other envelope I created. Again, you know, like, gives you lots of room. And look, the tutorials are so easy to follow. And so is how you do the paper clips. A lot easy to follow for newbies too, you know, especially when you're first starting to use a digital kit. Again, I made sewed in some more tucks and whatnot there. That's another envelope I'm made, again utilising again some techniques from her. Like, it's all about the layers, you know, how you layer there, how you layer your pages and whatnot, and how far you want to go with your pages, you know, and the same with the envelopes. So yeah, really enjoyed this. It's just been really well thought out kit, and there's so many ways you can utilise it. You don't have to utilise it as just a kit. I'll put that there. But see again, with the pages, they're all worked, and there's so many colours, like that really heavily stained. So that's a different type of envelope again. She teaches you. Look, honestly, I was so scared to cut around it because there was no way, I thought that I'd be able to get the shapes she does. So you know what I did? I just got my scissors. We'll just look at that piece of paper. I folded it like that. So that was folded literally in half, and then I just, and you know what? How easy is that to be able to do that and create it? And it actually left a nice, and it won't be always perfect, but it's chunk journaling. So I don't always look at the perfect, everything as perfect, you know, because like it is, it's junk journaling. Again, another paper clip attached with some cardstock that was remaining from the kit. I've wasted nothing in this kit. Again, I've utilised and made little envelopes with little journaling cards. She gives you so many ideas, you know, so have a look at her channel. She's an amazing artist. I've created a flip out here with an envelope there. Again, so much room. This, believe it or not, I learnt this technique elsewhere, actually a few years ago. Is actually a baggie, and my baggie has got journaling cards. I just think that page, that is gorgeous. I put letters in there. So that baggie, I just covered both sides of it, and I'm quite happy with the way it turned out. So this is I just love the artwork. It's just an amazing journal. There's a pocket there. Yeah, I think I left one of my pages undone. No, that's not it. I was going to do something with that. I just haven't gone there. And then that's complete. Everything else is complete. Again, you know, little envelopes. I use actually, for these, I actually used one of my tags. The Big Shot, and utilised it for making little envelopes. You know, like we've got these big shots and we never use them. Here's another page for tags, another envelope. I've gone to town with envelopes in this journal, but I like the style of envelopes, you know, that we produce. Another envelope with a little tiny envelope as a stampy, and that goes in this little tuck. So yeah, it's just a lot of fun doing this. A bit different for me, but I've done it, and look, I'm happy with that. Hopefully this has been taping because I can't tell. There. Anyway, so if you're looking for Sharon, she's on Elegant Creations. You'll find her on YouTube. And have a look at her work. Her work's phenomenal. I don't know if she creates her journals this big. I choose to make mine this big. But I think I'm just going to have a little bit of a change and go for smaller in the amount of pages I use, because some of my journals have been lately between 300 to 400 pages, and it's time I cut back and not did these full-on heavy journals. But the fun to make, and I really enjoyed this.